for this new avatar because it won't be spazzing out while I get the links and put the promo in the appropriate places. Come on.
Are we linked? Is the, yeah. Waiting for Monster Review Girl videos. I'm already there. We're not live yet. Oh, there we are.
Tweet. Copy link.
Okay, I have the link, so I'm gonna just dump it in random places.
There we go. I see it. Ariana is sitting there in her shirt.
Of RAM. There's 6 cores and 32 gigabytes of RAM, and yet I'm still gonna watch it on my phone.
I'm watching
That
it on
sounds like a skill issue.
I'm watching it on my phone so I can keep focus on the game.
Smart decision.
Cool.
Yeah.
And the
To
chat.
simplify the audio.
Yes, and make things less.
Not only am I playing the game, I'm watching it on my computer and my phone.
Why?
Why?
Do not ask me my reasons for doing things. I don't have one.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So, when last we saw everybody, it was further proven that if Sarid is not present, the entire party turns into gremlins.
The only functioning adult becomes Ander.
and maybe the 13-year-old.
Yeah, maybe the 14-year-old who is his apprentice.
After he accidentally gets roped into being a gremlin. Because my luck.
Ed accidentally huffed.
Don't pretend like you weren't trying to fail that that save.
No, I wasn't trying to fail that save. I was trying to succeed that save. Why is it every time I fail and I try to go for a save, what I want doesn't happen? I wanted to succeed just to make sure that I don't have a trip.
Right.
And then you did.
But
and then I can be honest, your trip was pretty mild. Just things changed color and you got all woozy and Ander strapped you down to a bench.
Yeah, Ander strapped
Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. I was sending Susan suggestions.
Anyway, so, you guys introduce yourselves while I go queue up the crafting rules again because I have the memory of a concussed goldfish.
Hi, Simon Bengtsson of the Bronze Knight there. I'm a Swedish subscriber and also someone who apparently has bumps his luck or something like that when it comes to saving throws. When I want to succeed, I fail, and when I want to fail, I succeed. But yeah, I play Akagi, our half-elf sword saint and party leader, who gets roped into the stupid shit of gremlins because she is just trying to be helpful. I am starting to cuss a bit more because, to put it bluntly, yesterday was crazy and I'm handing it over to my dad.
Hi, I'm John, and I'm playing Merrick, the party row or the party scout, and local alcoholic, and from being mad about being thrown in the deep end, my Merrick is starting to like this party more and more, especially since he was treated very well to the most expensive wines by Akagi. Next.
Considering what we did, considering what her party did to him, a fair point. Next up is Stug.
I am Stug, son of Light Artillery, descendant of 2 racehorses pulling a field gun. I play Ed Redshirt, Red Noble, who is trying to reclaim his family's honor.
And fix his inbredness. Mm.
I rolled a
And I
seduce.
will.
I rolled a
And
seduce.
I will.
Okay, sorry. This is just a really funny comment. I feel the urge to read. I rolled a seduce dragon. Rolls a nat one. Shit. For me, if you nat one a roll like that, it still works. But the dragon is not the gender you're into.
So, you seduce the dragon. Roll a Constitution check.
Roll several.
Alright, my turn on the introductions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
Well
see.
then, I am Walter, son of Walter, descendant of Walter. The man whose intro Stug keeps trying to steal, and it just doesn't work. Also known as the Reptile King, and I will be playing Ander, a man of mystery and our summoner with the Dragon Blender, the solution to all of our problems.
And now back to our GM/Vesta, I think.
Hi, everybody.
Yep.
I'm Monster Review Girl. I run the channel. Yes, we will be getting back into doing reviews of the Monster Girl Encyclopedia. I'm going to be trying a new medium for that, and we're going to see what comes of it.
Yep, and we are still having plans on doing the Reptile Kingdom series with that too, right?
Oh, of course, yes.
Awesome.
In this, I play Vesta, the Changeling Druid, because all of you forgot to play healers. In Campaign 2, we're all doing character creation together, so this doesn't happen again. All of you are
That's
making
fine.
your characters together, so we know where the healers... So the DM doesn't have to field their own little heal bot.
Hey,
Hey,
Vesta
we
is
like
a
Vesta. We like Vesta. She's fun.
and she isn't a heal bot.
Yes, she is capable of putting out some truly bewildering amounts of damage. Just be glad Pathfinder doesn't have hit. 1 second. I need to double check something really quick here.
Oh no. She can heal. Why do you laugh?
I love it when Susan laughs like this. I love it when Susan laughs like this. This means we're gonna have some fun.
What can
Pathfinder does have heat metal.
Yes, it does. We looked this up. Remember, I was thinking about having Ander get that.
Yes, but
because it is.
Yes, but I forgot the. Yes, but I forgot it was effectively a second level spell.
Yep.
Campaign 2, everyone rolls a healer. Well, the thing is, the classes that have access to healing magic are also, like, stupid versatile, so it's not even, like, too big of an issue if everybody can heal, because there's no, oh shit, the healer's down moment. It's, oh, the healer's down. Next! Somebody
Oh
get
no, I might make another angry
That's what
dragon man.
I'm hoping to have Criterion down so we can run a test campaign of it.
Yeah. Although when this game wraps up, might reach into some other systems. We'll see what comes of things.
Oh, that could be fun.
I mean, one thing I do want is, I mean, if we can put together a Quadrian stuff, but keep in mind when that happens, I'm the GM. But yeah,
Right,
when we last
yeah.
left off.
Anyways, so the party.
Susan,
What?
I have an idea for the next campaign.
DM me. We'll figure something out. So, anyways, when last we left off, Ander revealed that he could create magic items or add properties to pre-existing magical items. The party, having
Yes.
offered the weapons they are comfortable with risking to this process,
Or having
Because
their
the-
weapons taken, as in the case of Ed.
the party having offered or have had selected for them.
And are having not tactically acquired the necessary weapons to do so with.
Yes.
We'll tactically acquire more later.
He and his apprentice, the Dragonblood sorcerer Tess, went into the yard of the inn to start this process.
Correct.
Because this is a process best undergone outside.
Yeah, and Akagi was about to settle a debt. Because,
You were about to pay your tab.
yes.
Now, fortunately for you, halflings are small.
Hmm.
Unfortunately for you, this halfling is an alcoholic.
And also, unfortunate for you, Marek has a very expensive taste in wines.
Yes, fortunately for you, halflings are small. Unfortunately for you, this one appears to be able to put away his body weight in alcohol liquid volume.
Especially expensive alcohol liquid volume.
Okay. All right. Are we getting started?
Yes, we are just taking care of what everybody is doing.
Akagi is going to start by walking up and collecting the tab.
Ed, watching the process go on, it's a bit of a.
So
Ed
Ed is following the. So Ed has gone outside to observe the process.
Yeah. However, Ed makes a quick little announcement. Ed, well, fellas, I gotta go make sausage real quick, and then he bolts back to the inn, bolts inside, bolts up the door, closes the door behind him, and squats in front of the altar and says, Ohio, obey, obey, vamos, fuck it. I demand an audience. I would firmly request an audience with the statue.
He's trying. God bless his sweet, sweet idiot heart. Okay, let me check something real.
In the most offensive way possible, and I love it.
Well, nobody
taught this man Japanese. Yes.
Nobody taught this man Japanese. And now he has discovered that he is half Japanese and is trying to make contact with his maternal lineage's ancestral deities.
See, it is just like, damn.
This
one is extra stupid.
This one's special. So let me just double check what skills govern this nonsense.
Pretty sure it's religion.
We have a religion skill, right? Yes.
Roll a
That would be religion.
Yes, roll a religion, please. Whether this is to find one or to not offend the god, I will leave up to you. I will say this. Do you have no modifiers for this?
I don't. This character doesn't. Remember, this character, as per his backstory, did not study religion very closely.
So he does not have
religion.
So he doesn't have wisdom.
Is nearly lost to him.
What is this man's wisdom?
Religion is an intelligence skill.
Oh shit! No, it's a wisdom.
It's a wisdom skill. Yeah.
It's
It's a
wisdom.
wisdom skill.
Okay, let me look. Then let me look through the.
Look at
You
your
have a skills.
look at your
Susan
character.
provided character sheets that update and do the math for you. Just look at your spot. This is not difficult.
Okay, where is Dolphin? There's Dolphin. Seagate Basic. Oh no, not in LibreOffice. I need to open it in Firefox.
Damn it, Stug.
He's trying.
Okay.
That's the important part.
Oh, I get a +3. Okay, let's reroll that with a +3.
No, let's add a +3 to that instead.
Okay. Still not good.
Okay, so this went from really, really bad to meh.
Doesn't know.
What would have happened had we kept that too?
You don't want to know.
Not good.
So,
The god's like, yeah, you're just in trouble.
so, Egg,
Yeah.
there's a moment of quiet, and then you hear the thing that the statue is connected to, who sounds kind of like you remember your dad sounding if he wasn't allowed to have his morning cup of coffee. What in the name of all that is holy just came out of your mouth?
Me trying to remember my lessons. What happened in Ma's book? What is the process you're going through with the sword? I'm sorry. I was high on products I did not.
You accidentally ingested the herbs used to form an oracle connection.
Yeah, what did I consent to with the sword? It doesn't look like the guardian spirit is being enhanced. It looks like the guardian spirit is resisting a ferryman's call.
Oh, I'm not calling her to the afterlife. I just need to peel her off the sword before I can really do anything with her.
She's a guardian spirit. She's not. This isn't an unholy act on our books. Normal thing. She's gonna come off the sword. When I pass best to meet my ancestor.
Ah, all right then. Well, in that case, I have to take a slightly different tack with her. Also, you hear a soft, thump behind you. Please read up on this, please, just, I've given you a book. Please read it.
Okay.
Did he... Now, another character question. Did that basically just get a common to Japanese dictionary?
Do you look at the book?
He can. All right. Try. I'll still perform the favor. Just support the process.
Okay. So, you do nab the book and take a look at the title. Written on it in a very sort of plain script is Prayers to Various Rising Sun Deities, Phonetic Edition.
Right. This will help.
And when you pick it up, you notice another slightly smaller book kind of fall off the back of it. That one just straight up says Rising Sun Tongue for Idiots.
I suppose I deserve that.
Look, you hear the fox spirit speak in your mind again. You don't want to know what you accidentally said.
He accidentally spoke like an Aklo or something.
Look.
And they're just like, who the fuck was up there speaking in demonic? What the hell?
You know what I'm going to tell you. I understand you were probably trying to greet me properly and all that. That is not what you did.
Apologies.
Until I realized it was you bungling the language, I was about to tell you that as flattered as I am, I don't swing that way. Ed is probably slowly dying inside.
It's a lesbian fox.
No, the fox is a dude.
Oh, okay. Alright, you trained me. You trained me to default every fox spirit into female.
Sorry, Stug, you said something.
Ed, breathe out and just okay. Okay, good. Let's deal with good.
Are you alright?
All right. Mostly.
Still coming down from the oracle herbs a little bit?
Yeah. Apologies. I assume that the favor I owe you is basically someone who should have been on your way and who is not.
I will let you know what I desire as my favor later.
Got it.
Lila, what the fuck are you doing?
Who's Lilo?
Lila is my cat.
I know
The
Fox
cat?
has cats.
The cat wants to be yeeted.
She is currently rocketing around my bedroom like a little psychopath.
Yeah, that's what cats do. They're stupid.
So far, she's attacked my dirty laundry, almost collided with my bed, and is now just rocketing around the... Lila, do not eat that!
See, this is why the cat is not allowed near my Godzilla shrine. And no one who knows me is surprised at all that I have a Godzilla shrine.
I'm just surprised that Godzilla hasn't tried to stomp the cat yet.
Alright. Ed goes, okay, I guess I'll talk to you then. Later. He stood up, and then he stood up, pockets the books, and checks to see how his mother in the sword is doing.
I have an out of character question.
But
Is it still the same day when you got stoned from the smoke, or is it the morning after?
still the same day.
Yeah.
So Merrick
So
is. So you're still out.
Yeah.
You're still out drunk.
I'm still out drinking, yes.
You're still drunk. You're still drunk.
Still-
Drunken.
Yeah.
Still a drunken Paul halfling in the corner, yes.
Mm,
Don't worry, when Akagi picks you up, we'll have you roll a constitution check, see if you throw up on her.
Yeah.
mm.
I missed the end of last session, so I didn't know if you.
Yeah, we're still on the
managed
same day.
Yeah.
Okay. So, sorry about that. And the cat is once again trying to murder my laundry. Oh well. But yes.
You're delete.
And she's left. Thank goodness. As we were.
Alright,
So Ed was doing some things, and then questions were asked. But those questions were answered. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Ed checks the sword to see how his mother is doing.
That weird sort of there, not there thing seems to be completely gone. And she's just kind of looking at you like, hi.
Sorry about that. I got Ed told her. Sorry about that. I got high on Araco drugs. That should be over right now.
You swear
Your
you see
mother
her
is just-
you swear you see her just kind of smile a little bit.
Oh, I was
And,
hoping for the disappointed mother. How
and you
dare
hear
her
sl-
sweet child get on
and
hard drugs like that?
and you hear kind of in the back of your head, I know you wouldn't do that sort of thing on purpose. It's all right. Try and rest up and get something to drink. That'll help you clear your head.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, outside,
I will
there's a
get.
small. Meanwhile,
Okay.
outside, there's the sound of a dust
Crap.
explosion and a very
Okay.
loud and a very large cloud of purple smoke.
Just
Ed, look.
Before, while Ed has that conversation with his deity, Akagi is
dealing with the
settling this.
tab. Fortunately for you, dealing with the tab hasn't left you completely broke. But just handing him an open tab is probably not something you should do very often.
This is
Do you now have 2 coppers to your name? How will you spend them?
basically handing him an open tab was basically to apologize for all the time they have thrown him under the bus.
Yep.
Like a responsible leader should do. So make sure that people they accidentally offend get compensation.
Yeah.
So, how many gold?
How much did you have on you again?
378 gold and 1 silver.
Okay. Forgive me, my brain is trying to math.
377 gold and 1 silver.
378 gold and 1 silver.
No, I was giving you the price. How
Forgive me
much?
a second. Forgive me a sec. My brain is trying to remember.
Ed, after the conversation with his mother, Ed is going to look up what he actually said and die a little bit more inside.
Yep.
What did he say?
He accidentally propositioned the fox.
The
Oh
joke was
no!
the joke
The
statement
fox said
was
no.
joke statement
Okay.
was Ohio Opai hentai desu.
Yep,
And
you
then
propositioned the
Ome
fox. Yep,
And then Ome
you.
Waru Shinderu.
Yes, you propositioned it and then asked to die. And the fox was just listening to this going, Sir?
How did this like Akagi has butchering of her language?
Fortunately, Akagi did not hear that nonsense. But anyway, so yes. Okay, so let's just say god damn it, I don't know what Pathfinder prices are for things.
I can look it up. What is it you want to look up?
Don't worry about it. I've got it. One second. Adulthood is calling.
Okay.
The IRS is going to asking you in Chinese to give you Google Play card. Yeah, that one. Thinking about that. I've been thinking about that gag all week.
God, hold on, I gotta go.
Okay,
Sorry about that.
Okay. It's okay. I looked up. One bottle of fine wine is 1 gold.
Yep. How plastered was Merrick the last we saw of him?
Maximum.
He was basically a pile on the floor.
Yes, inert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maximum inebriation.
But that means that Akagi is picking me up, which is good.
Mhm.
Roll a fortitude check. We need to see if he vomits on her.
Yeah.
Mm,
Meanwhile,
Let's say 15 gold.
I could. Yeah. So yeah, the the bar lady just once money exchanges hands, she's just like, "Thank you for your business."
So how many gold points do I have to note as no longer mine?
Mark yourself down. 15.
Okay,
Subtract 15 gold from your current account.
363 gold is what I have left. Okay. Yeah, that's not. Let's let him drink himself plastered anytime from now on when we.
If it's not
God.
if it's this inexpensive.
Yeah, if he as an apology, if it's this inexpensive to get him plastered on fine wine.
Inexpensive
Oh.
from an adventuring perspective.
Yeah, she's also going to go outside in the backyard and see what the hell things are going.
So.
Okay, so Ander is basically got a very large, has a full chemistry built up in the backyard by now. And let's see, we got Akaki's bow and the ice spear, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And he just looks at it all and going, Ander.
Fuck. All right. We'll say that Ander is sticking around with this. Let me grab a dice roll real fast.
Yeah. Tess is standing
I'll just use
nearby.
bow.
Tess is standing nearby, wearing a butcher's apron and a pair of goggles. You're not quite sure where she got them from.
Thick rubber gloves. Ander is similarly protected.
He's just going to go, I am gonna get something protected because if you all put yourself in that, I'm gonna get something similar.
Tess just
Ed
kind of does
walks back.
Tess just kind of does a thumbs up. You do see she's.
Ed walks back from the quote-unquote bathroom.
And you also see that she has on a pair of hearing protectors.
Hearing protectors, goggles, leather
Goggles.
thick gloves, and an apron.
Stand back. We're attempting science.
Yeah, Tess just has this big grin from behind her, like, safety bunker, just like, I'm helping!
I can just ask, is there anything left in terms of protective gear?
Let me see if we've got some.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Ander had used prestidigitation to make most of it.
I mean, he's still going to wear that over her own armor just to be safe, just to be on the safe side, and also because
Ed is basically just gonna witness it with his armor on.
Probably have your shield
does-
in front of you.
Just 15 foot back, Fearlessness, fearlessness is a family trait of his, and he does not want to disappoint his ancestors by cowardice.
Is it fearlessness or stupidity?
Yes.
Akagi looks at that
Considering,
Asbury.
considering how much of his family's blood is in the imperial soil, a mixture of both.
Yes.
Because I want to see the Akagi looks, points at Jesus as Ed and tells us there are only three kinds of people who do that. Those who are extremely brave, those who are extremely stupid, or some of those who are a mixture of both of the above.
Fortunately, it's bravery. Anders' philosophy is that bravery and stupidity, whether or not a person is brave or stupid, is determined by how successful they were.
A lot of our rivals have a saying: "It's not the thousand red shirts that charge into battle that worry them; it's the 12 that come back."
That
Like that one.
because that says something about the 12.
All right, so Ander has rolled a 26. He is of course, as he's going through this, explaining to Tess what he is doing.
Tess is taking notes.
So, yeah, laying down a substrate of chemical A on the weapon, putting the item, putting chemical B. We're putting a chemical B on the desired monster part, laying that down on there, putting chemical C on there. Just going through and explaining all of this. Some of this chemicals have to be made on site because they denature rapidly.
Placing the six gold ingots and 6 netherite scraps together.
Exactly. All that fun stuff.
Yeah, Tess is taking.
Which one of you guys?
Which
one of you guys want your first weapon? Fuck up. Whose weapon's gonna be messed up first?
Either
Akagi
messed
notes-
up or improved.
Akagi notes that Ed's
They're
gonna.
cursed.
Akagi just looks at Ed, considering how he reacted to getting a bunch of Oracle goop in the face. Ed.
Well, too bad. I already rolled, and it's the bow. So, we are going to apply.
Yeah. Tessa's just standing there standing there, oscillating between taking notes and holding equipment.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Akagi
there are
is,
now a pair of
looks
dragon fangs attached to the bow by the handle, pointing forward, applying a magical effect. So I rolled a brain. Hold on, 26 on the Arcana check. I'm assuming this is an Arcana check, right? Or do I need to roll something else?
It's an Arcana for does the enchantment take. It is a crafting for is the weapon.
Okay.
The crafting is for ensuring
Attaching
that
the thing.
is for ensuring that it attaches correctly. And by correctly,
Okay.
I mean attaches in such a way where its existence does not hinder the usage of it.
Okay, so we'll just roll to crafting. 23 on crafting, and 26 on the Arcana. Fortunately for everybody involved, Ander has a plus 14 on both.
Thank you.
Hey Cody, that bold design looks kind of familiar. Has your Empire had any contact with the Khanate horsemen?
What horseman?
Khanate horsemen, a bunch of jerks on horseback. My family was hired by the ancient Empire to guard against them.
Uh,
Uh,
what? Uh, she then just shows. Oh,
So,
those yerks.
So, we can ignore the horseman for right now. I
So,
appreciate
which
that, but,
bit-
how did this come out?
So, what bit are you using exactly?
We're gonna apply a tooth. It'll,
The
uh,
the tooth of okay. So the parts you've
use
messaged
the
me
tooth of
are
of the dragon we killed.
okay.
And I imagine that the Monster Hunter list I can give you, you can just like roll on you can set up as a table and roll a random effect, and decide from there. Since they don't have a shadowed bronze dragon on the Monster Hunter book in the Monster Hunter book.
Oh, don't worry. I can figure something out.
Yeah, I was just saying because I gave you that list of stuff.
Yes, I also have the core PDFs. I hope you'll still update those going forward.
Oh yeah,
Due to the whole like 5e is now Creative Commons thing.
yeah, definitely same. Yeah, I just made that list so you wouldn't have to go through the entire PDF.
So we wouldn't be delayed by me going rummage.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, these are monsters that look like they would be suitable, so yeet.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we take
We take.
we're gonna go with the ability from the claw.
Okay. So, basically, 1d6 negative damage is
Little
added
extra-
to the bow.
Little extra oomph.
Little pew. Alright, cool.
Little extra oomph.
So, that is the bow. After completing the build, that is another large the apparatus he has the bow attached to just belches out a very large cloud of purple smoke as Ander pries out the bow, holding it safely away from himself before handing it to Agaki.
Just here you are.
The whole damn watch will not last very long.
Oh, I forgot to download a. Right, when we got that level up, we also got extra abilities. I forgot to download a property. I have to re-implement everything.
Oh yeah. We are level 6, correct?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that is accurate. I just didn't save the dragon parts. I'll re-roll those in a bit. So the fang gave a little bit more oomph.
Yep.
And we will do the same for our ice spear now.
Yep. Aki, you will notice that Tess is now standing a little bit closer to this whole process.
Like I said, the only place I've seen that curve design is on the is on the Kane is in depictions of the Kane horseman.
At this point, Ed feels a small rock, hit him upside the head as Ander yells, "Will you quit your talking while I'm busy here? This is a delicate process."
According to what he's told me, if we don't do this quite right, we could accidentally level the city block.
Yes.
My screensaver pulled up the moment you started talking. What was that again?
Basically, if
Ander threw a rock and hit upside the head, telling him to shut up. This is a delicate process, and if he does it wrong, we could end up blowing something up. getting your weapon possessed, or melting it, or any other number of bad things. So, in other words,
it
shut up.
shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, basically, Tess just kind of.
In other words, magic is happening. Shut up.
Yeah, Tess kind of looks at everybody. According to Mr. Ander, if we don't do this quite right, we could accidentally level the block.
The whispers to Aki, that wouldn't be cool.
I'm gonna keep
was the pun there intentional? I need to ask, was that pun intentional, given the item I am currently working with?
Aki just grabs at going. Aki just grabs at pulling him back and going. I'm gonna keep our walking distraction away from here.
We're just gonna keep him over here.
Out, my ear.
Alright, I got a dirty 20 on the crafting check.
Okay.
And a 33 on the
enchantment
Arcana check. Yeah.
So what was the die roll on that one?
On the 33?
Yeah.
A 19.
Oh, one off a crit. Okay.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how crits work on checks for this. If it's just the
well, the thing is, you did get high enough past the DC for the Arcana check that I am gonna let it classify as a crit.
Okay. I didn't know if it worked like combat does.
As far as I am aware, there isn't much of a difference between the critical success rules.
Okay. He is applying a scale to the spear.
Okay.
So, whatever you want to have that do.
Okay. I am going to say that a enhanced version, since we are using Monster Hunter parts and the abilities they imbue as a base,
yeah,
I am going to say it will give a enhanced version because you critted on the Arcana check. I will give it a increased version of the critical eye skill listed on the Ebony Odo Lash.
So
instead
the critical
of increasing
hit range.
the critical hit range by 1, meaning crit on a 19 to 20, it's going to increase by 2.
So critting on an 18 to 20. That's gonna be spicy. All right. So, once again, there is a gushing of the purple smoke from before, but along with it comes a blast of just black fire coming up out of the apparatus holding the spear as the process is completed. And Ander is just quietly holding Tess behind himself when this occurring and using his cloak to kind of shield himself a bit. Before he kind of peeks out, looks at the spear. Well, that one turned out well. He takes the spear out, hands it to Ed. Don't die.
Is it supposed to do that?
No. No, it is not. We're gonna find out what happens.
Ed twirls the spear around in his hand in a very obvious practice parade formation.
It feels lighter, and like moving it around is actually easier.
Good.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
I
appear
would.
to have changed in aesthetic at all, but it does
Oh,
feel noticeably lighter in your hands. Like,
well, there's also a big black scale chemically welded to it.
well, yes, but what I mean is it doesn't the haft doesn't appear thinner or like it's hollowed or anything. It's just lighter somehow.
It does the twirling motion, accounting for the new weight. Yep, that's definitely improvement. What do I need to mark down on my character sheet about this?
Just write it down in the notes section so you know the weapons section?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the notes section of your weapon section detail that this weapon crits on an 18 through 20 instead of just a 20.
Cool.
We're going to
So,
see what happens when that gets activated.
Yeah. At least it did not get the hard fang effect on top of that. That would have been scary.
You'd have to try and enchant it again a second time.
Oh yeah, that's probably going to happen again. Ander is now the magical item dispenser. Everyone's going to throw their stuff at Ander.
Yes,
Pack a
especially
punch, the hold hand punch will not last very long.
I hope you're ready to balance against that.
Oh, I am more than ready.
Good. I've been trying to help with that, as the party is aware.
Yep.
I can't wait till we start pulling out the good stuff.
Yep. So, as you guys are all oohing and eyeing over this, Vesta sort of browses through what appears to be a little pocket calendar. Guys?
Yeah.
We're nearing our time to leave.
We should probably leave either today or really, really, really early tomorrow.
Indeed.
Kagi basically looks back at. Yeah, well, considering Merrick, I'm pretty sure we.
We can throw him in the wagon.
Okay. He's gonna have very much. He's gonna be very confused when he wakes up, though.
He's probably also going to have a hangover, but we have a dragon to deal with.
Okay, let's
Indeed
just.
we do. Ander looks to Ed. Well, we better make sure our commission from the blacksmith is finished.
Got it.
As if on cue, somebody wearing the emblem of a young man wearing the emblem of the Blacksmith's Guild, sort of scurries up to you guys. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which one of you guys is, Ander?
Ander takes off his gloves and goggles. That would be me.
I was just sent to, let you know that your commission is ready.
Wonderful. We were needing it. Thank you. We'll be picking it up immediately. Ander looks over his shoulder. Tess, would you like to come?
Sure.
He just looks at Tess and basically go, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna just lay low or something. She then tells Ander, I'm not sure we should send her into combat.
I'm not bringing Tess into combat. I'll be
Okay,
dealing with the dragon on my own.
okay, good.
All right.
Yeah, Anders telling them he's gonna solo an especially powerful blue dragon. Oh, okay, good.
If I,
I mean, he has Grimgarl.
Charging in.
I mean, he has Grimgarl.
That
He
he
did
does.
he saw Grimgarl in action, so him saying he's going to go in there without Tess, that then she just went, oh, okay. It was more Tess she was worried about, not Ander, because Grimgarl.
Yeah, it's also the fact that we're not even in the town the dragon is supposed to be attacking. We are still at the capital, and Ander is just going to the blacksmith to pick up the thing.
Okay.
Susan, you remember what the thing is?
Yes, I remember what the thing is. It is essentially a dragon head on a stick.
Yeah, it's just a big metal pole with a dragon emblem using one of the dragon teeth to as a horn on the on the pole, just basically to signal the blue dragon and draw its attention.
Yep.
So, really, this is more just taking his apprentice out for a stroll and collecting the large metal pole.
Okay, so if it's just him and his apprentice out for a stroll, then Akagi sees no problem.
Just this
Yeah,
is fine.
we're not even in the area. We are a week's travel away from where the dragon is gonna be.
Okay. So, okay.
So you're way ahead of the game.
Okay, I'm sorry, just way ahead of the game. Just, okay, you two collect that. The rest of us are gonna get the cart ready and meet you at the blacksmith's.
Alright,
Good.
okay, let's checking. Wrap up the idol real quick and
I'm not worried.
wrap up the idol real quick and start.
Akagi then goes, okay, I'm gonna go in there, and she's gonna go in and she's gonna... Ed,
Yeah.
you get Merrick's gear, I'll pick up Merrick.
Okay, got it. Ed
And she
starts back
goes
at Merrick's
to,
gear as well.
I'm pretty sure since it's a halfling, she doesn't need to roll anything.
Just
Especially,
up.
especially since he has a 19 in strength on the very inert halfling. Just
Pick him up.
that. Yeah, Dad, do you roll your fortitude?
Should I roll my fortitude? Yeah, sure.
Versus. Do I dare ask why?
It's
To
to
see-
make to see if shaking him around, if getting picked up, has him throw up or something like that.
Oh, okay then. Yep.
23.
Good news, you don't hurl.
Mm.
Bad news, I don't hurt.
Well, no, it's like good. The good news is you don't throw up.
Yeah.
So Akagi just goes back there. And is Vesta and Elora in the cart?
Yep, everybody's piled in.
Okay, so we just have Tessa and Ander at the blacksmith's.
Oh, Susan, I sent you a direct
Yeah,
message.
I noticed.
Okay, cool.
I don't think Ed has a class save though.
Oh, I thought every class had a class save.
Yeah, they do. Akagi has a class save DC of 22.
Yeah.
Ed, what is yours so I can write it down for later?
I have fortitude, reflex, as well. I have not seen it. I do not see. There's like the
It is
class
directly
DC,
below your ability scores.
class DC strength 22, DC base key 15, prof
I just
Seven.
need I just need the big
Eight.
number, the total.
22.
22. Okay.
Am I guessing it has something to do with certain abilities involving that ice bear now?
No, I was just
Maybe.
needing to. I was just needing to take a note of it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So Ander arrives at the blacksmith. Basically there to collect the there to collect the dragon icon, and ask how much he's being charged for it.
Okay. Just let me So you didn't ask this be given any kind of enchantment or just have
Nah, there is no magic on it. It just needs to be big and noticeable.
Okay. He
So,
kind of
tall pole, big icon, uses
Yeah.
the tooth as a horn.
the shopkeep kind of hands it to you.
Okay. Ander just takes the pole, hefts it, looks at the pointy end to be driven into the ground,
Looks
nods.
good.
Craftsmanship's good. It will serve its purpose well. How much do I owe you?
The gentleman kind of looks at his book on the subject. Excuse me while I grab a price guide.
Yeep. How much does a large metal pole cost?
Uh, he's gonna charge you. Uh, he's gonna charge you 8 silver pieces for it.
Okay. Ander pulls out a rather expensive-looking coin purse for pulling out the money, paying the man, and walking out with the pole.
Tess follows him. So, we all good?
Yes, this is all we'll need. I will be facing this dragon by myself. The rest of you will have to be going into town, preparing for in case I fail.
Okay.
He puts a hand on her shoulder. Don't worry. I'm good at getting out of trouble if things get hairy.
Okay.
So is they already loaded up the wagon and out there waiting for Ander, or is he making his way back, or?
Wagon's pulled up and
And we're all ready to go.
Cool. Ander loads up the pole onto the wagon, and as he gets up into it, he casually tosses Ed his own coin purse. You can subtract that 8 silver from your money.
okay.
That's why I needed his save DC. See if I could pickpocket his ass.
At first you're probably slightly offended, but then you remember, oh wait, we're gonna go try and deal with the dragon. Dragons are loaded.
Except we have no idea where this guy's horde is going to be.
Hey now, it's a girl dragon.
Use matters.
So where this lady's horde is going to be then?
Yep.
and heads towards the northern and starts driving towards the northern end of town. You notice you notice immediately after after they left, you see a small abandoned fort. He starts paying it with an odd degree of reverence before moving on.
A thing for later. So,
Okay,
now we move to a different map finally, because I'm not going to forget to take us from map to map to map.
We are now in the travel dimension.
Behold, travel map. Did I put Merrick on this map? Alright, this is for traveling until you guys have an encounter.
Yes, just roll the random encounter table.
Yeah, until we get there.
And now they see us rolling.
Okay.
They ambushing. They want our stuff because they're all bandits.
Why?
So when Merrick wakes up, the whole world is moving.
Yeah, the whole world is moving. Merrick is Ander has taken the time to kind of hang Merrick's arms and head over the back of the wagon so that if and or when he hurls, it's going to be out the back. Because Ander thinks ahead.
Yeah, he thought I had
that fort.
Okay, just goes back to Merrick. Merrick, you awake?
Indoor voices, please.
Okay, just hands him his water skin. Here, drink this. It's water. You'll feel better.
Ed accidentally chugs the iced tea instead of the water.
Fortitude save!
I believe that's Constitution, so that's a +3. So
it's fortitude.
wait, it's not Fortitude save without a con check. Okay,
Fortitude save is what a con check is now.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So,
yeah, all right, good.
So, Stug, where are you in the wagon at the moment?
I'm driving. You start hearing me sing start singing that song I posted in chat a while ago. Badly.
Well, he's gonna be slightly less inebriated after he vomits that much out.
Oh no!
No, this has not been distilled properly, or brewed properly, or anything properly. So,
Oh no!
Ed, you are inebriated, but you also really don't feel good.
Yeah, does he sway the cart?
Is he still dangled? Is he still dangled over the cart the way Ander put him?
Oh no, this is Ed. Ed is fucking driving.
Oh, dandy.
And he is singing the song I posted in chat earlier badly.
Can you just hear? Oh God, no! She just basically goes up there and calls for Ed to Ed, stop!
I feel fine.
You don't sound fine. I'll take over.
Okay.
Anders, as this is happening, Anders' staff pokes out the back of the cart behind Ed and just whacks him upside the head.
Hey, dude!
Grabs Ed, drags in the back, sets him up beside fucking. God damn it! I forgot the halfling's name.
Merrick.
Merrick.
Merrick sets him up beside Merrick, also dangling. So when he vomits, it's going out the back of the wagon.
He's continuing the song. He's continuing the song.
Badly.
My heart is all in pain.
Yeah, so Akiki has taken over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so that goes. He then looks at the water skin Ed drank from, and mutters, "I'm gonna have Ander take a look at this when we stop next."
Oh, it's full of botulism. Oh no, this is not magic at all. It's just full of nasty.
Can
Oh,
you
the botulism.
can you purify it?
Oh yeah, sure. Throws it into the fire. We'll deal with that when we actually get stopped. We're still rolling.
Yeah. So what has our EM rolled?
Yeah. What is our random encounter if there is any?
There is not any, and you guys
Continue rolling.
you guys make camp at the end of the day. Merrick, you're kinda okay.
Yeah, roll a fortitude to see how sober you are now.
The fortitude, yeah. Oh, that one.
You are still quietly asking for the sweet release of death.
Yeah.
How sober am I right now?
Glorious.
You're... The issue here is not have you sobered up, it's has your stomach stopped being in utter rebellion yet?
You recovered from the amount of botulism in that wineskin.
What did I do? What happened?
You drank from the one we had marked as containing iced tea.
So, Ender, you're
Did I
looking
do
at
anything
this.
embarrassing?
Ender, you're looking at this liquid, and it's just a. You find yourself, for once in your life, beyond words at just how.
For once in his life, no. Once again in his life since joining this party is he beyond words at what he's looking at.
Fair.
That's Reed's water skin. She behaved poorly, so we filled her water skin up with iced tea back then because apparently she doesn't like iced tea.
And then.
Ander
she must have swapped it back.
Ander just maintains that deadpan that he usually has, and he just takes it and he just dumps it on the ground.
Hey,
there's a little bit of liquid, and then this weird gelatinous substance just kind of splats onto the ground.
Ander looks at this water skin. Normally, I would use some purification magic, I know, to clean this. Throws it into the fucking fire they have set up. It's not going to be adequate.
Yeah, it's better to get. Normally you would do that, but right now it's better to give Sarita a new water skin.
Also,
Ander
the
does.
strange little gelatinous blob currently on the ground smells absolutely foul.
Oh.
Ed grabs his ice spear and just stabs it just in case.
Ander uses his prestidigitation to just light it on fire and just let it burn.
Akaki use
Let
basically
go.
goes.
Since the foul smell is now lingering over the entire camp, Marek, being not in a very fit state, crawls into the bushes and starts to throw up, I think.
So, while I was out, did I do anything embarrassing?
No,
You
you
sang.
mostly just sang badly.
Okay.
Well, we were lucky to notice the fact that something was wrong, or you had driven us into a ditch.
Ander looks at Ander looks at Ed. Your singing was a complete disgrace. You should be embarrassed.
What did I sing?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
You sang
We're
something.
not entirely certain.
You sang something akin to. This is the play you used. Scrolling up exactly how long ago was it you posted this?
Too long. Too fucking long. Ow. Yeah.
You're probably sang some sort of, from what I can tell, you sang an old imperial hymn.
Okay. Huh.
Is it the
Next.
song of
Imperial,
Bioweapon.
old Imperial battle hymn.
At
Yeah.
least that was our guess.
Yeah.
While you guys are trying to figure out what Ed's saying, Ander is going out to find some herbs that he can burn to help deal with the odor of whatever the fuck Sareed left in that water skin.
Akaki is looking through her own herb collection for her wild magic cooking stuff to see if she has something.
So and then once he has these herbs, he is going to take them and then use druid. He's going to take the wild herbs that he found, and use his prestidigitation druidcraft to grow them, spread them around the camp, and then light it to get that burning stage or whatever.
To just
You're basically trying to exercise a demon left by Mumsy.
I mean, sage was considered
a purifier.
magical for a purifier due to its scent, if I remember right. I don't know if it was sage. I don't know if it's sage he's burning or some other
I mean,
aromatic
I can
herb.
I can roll a nature check to see what the hell you're burning.
I mean, I was gonna roll a nature check.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know from a hole in the ground.
Yep.
I was gonna roll a nature check to see what I got, and then let Susan go from there.
Yep.
So, I'm dealing with that nonsense. That's the wrong thing.
The bioweapon is cleansed.
Got it. Yeah, it was a 25 on the nature check, so.
Yeah, so the bioweapon is cleansed.
Cool.
Next time we use magic for the iced tea and not actual iced tea, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just have to Just remember, prestidigitation can cool or heat an object, and I have plans to misuse that when Mumsy gets back and is drinking tea. Whenever Sarid is drinking tea and Ander is present, it's going to be an interesting time.
Also, that I could get used to look at the head. How was your trip? You know, when you were under the effect of that smoke.
It was an interesting meeting. Apparently they don't have guardian spirits back on your place. I realized what the heck had happened. I tried to get in contact with them. Apparently when I tried to communicate, what I came up with was hold on, let me get the other one up. Was Tetsu di Tabako ni Bata o Nuru, which I don't understand what that is.
He's trying. You're hearing this man speak, and you find yourself having flashbacks to when you would go to the beach in summertime and and have to give tourists directions.
Okay, I am lying about what I said, so.
Can I roll? What can I roll our insight skill?
No, I'm going to take a. I don't know how to make a screenshot on Linux, so I'm going to take a screenshot with my phone and post what I lied in chat.
I'm going to roll. Is it what's the insight skill? Society or something like that?
I would say society, because I can't think of anything else.
Let's see. Insight. So yeah, let's roll 29.
Okay.
So, do I see through the fact that he lied about what he said? Butter the eggs. That's
you realize that part of you is going, wait, what? But on the other hand, you have to remember that you have to remember about tourists. And you're just you feel part of your brain hurt.
And what did you actually tell this deity?
The words I used were Ohio, Opai Hentai Desu, Ome Wamu Shinderu.
Ome wa shinderu.
Akaki, you feel part of your will to live leave you.
Akaki just
roll a will check to see if you fucking die of cringe. How much cringe damage you take.
I am it's just gonna. I'm gonna roll a will check to resist slapping him.
Roll will check. Roll will check for cringe damage.
Roll will check to resist slapping him.
You manage to resist the urge to smack him.
She did instead tells and you basically said hello. Booby porn, please. You're already dead.
Meanwhile, Ed, you're just kind of sitting there realizing with utter horror what exactly has occurred and why the fox was looking at you. The exact way that it was. Just, what the shit?
What the fuck? My brother
What?
in the evolutionary process. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Uh, what did? Okay, first and foremost, what is the deity?
The ferryman. And I don't know the exact name. He's basically the ferryman of the rising sun.
The ferryman.
You're thinking. There isn't really.
There isn't really a ferryman of our religion. And that just goes somewhat pale. And what did it look like?
Here's the idol. Unwraps the idol.
So Akagi looks at the idol, and what does he see?
Sitting. The idol is crafted in a seated pose. It's a little fox with vaguely outline with a
A reminder for everyone: Japanese fox spirits are tricksters.
basically this appears to be an idol depicting a fox spirit, but you're not sure how many tails it has because it appears the idol he's gotten his mitts on is an older one.
This is an old
Oh, the tails is
version
just
of
a
a.
blob.
This is an old idol. Akagi just sighs. Oh God, Elder, we have a problem with that here.
Andrew just pauses in taking it and setting up his camp and just slowly looks over his shoulder. What
On the
kind
plus side-
of problem do we have?
Elder basically sold out one of his weapons to my country's equivalent of a Fae.
That was a word salad. Ed, I heard you start to say something.
On the plus side, my learning of the rising sun tongue has been greatly helped. He pulls up the 2 books that Fox gave him.
Akagi just gives it a look. Yeah, but you still sold out a weapon that contained your mother's soul to my country's equivalent of a Fae.
I had him stop the process. She's now better in the sword now. I don't think you can see it, but here. He opens the blade up and tries to have her.
Ed, you do know that you know my situation with the dead. Please don't.
There's a difference between a spirit and the undead. By society.
Yes, and the difference is it's still a spooky ghost thingy, and our phantasmaphobe does not like. So yeah, go ahead, shove it in her face. Let's see how this works out.
Basically, if it's got bones in it, it's a perversion of life. If it doesn't, it either is a guardian spirit or has business settled.
Ander speaks up. I can assure you, the presence of bones in an undead entity is not a sign of whether or not it's a perversion of life.
Akagi just sighs. Remember how I reacted to the maid ghost.
Ed continues to show. The blade. Present the blade.
Vesta speaks up. Ed, it's entirely possible that you're the only one that can see it.
Yes.
True.
Yeah. Also, what did you promise? What did you promise the fox deity in return?
I don't know. Considering that he's basically the ferryman of this land, probably some asshole from your land, who is We probably should have met him a while ago.
Ander speaks up. So, you made a deal with a Fey-like entity without having any idea what it wanted. Is that what I'm hearing?
That is exactly what you're hearing, Adder. That's also what I'm hearing.
He Hitting them out like that. I understand that I made the deal while basically high, but hitting them out like from stuff like that is a lot worse than is going to be a lot worse than whatever he had planned for you whatever they had planned for you in the first place. Just the best I can do for going forward is fulfill your promise to the best of your abilities and hope for the best.
Ander just turns and goes back to work on his camp. When this thing comes for you, I'm not helping.
No, yeah, no. Yeah, no. You're on your own, Ed, with that.
This thing comes for you. I'm not helping. You're fucked.
Also, Ed, it seems you need to understand our custom and culture, so I'm gonna train you.
Okay.
And you
Probably
can also
gonna have to go
punch,
Ander speaks up. I'm not helping with that either.
you can sort of punches her palm in her hand and cracks her knuckles while she smiles with shaded eyes. You can kind of tell what sort of smile that is.
Ed puts the sword away and simply goes, "Okay, what's needed? I'm probably gonna have to go to that place anyway."
Okay.
Ander speaks up. I'm not helping with that either.
She then goes and picks up a stick and then tells him to, okay, you need to sit there. First, I need to tell you how to be patient. You're gonna, without your armor, sit on your knees in something called a seisa and meditate.
Right?
Vesta speaks up. What are the odds he's gonna fall asleep like that?
Very low. She's going to hit him. Very low. She's gonna be beating him the entire time.
Akagi just holds up a stick and goes, if he falls asleep, I'll smack him.
This seems like a bad idea.
Ed is trying to move into position.
You have sat down.
You have successfully sat down. Congratulations. I think she should have made you roll a skill check for that.
Anyway, so while that's occurring over there, sorry about that. Whew.
I'm gonna have Ander basically go over some lessons with Tess, and also probably do practice with his glaive.
Okay.
Until it's time for bed, Akagi is going to train Ed, and he puts Ed on first watch.
Ed is having a bad time.
Yeah.
Merrick is still wasted.
He's still trying to recover from his hangover. So since the foul smell is now gone, he drags himself out of the bushes and back to the camp.
Okay.
Since he's still in a bad shape, he tries to go to sleep or something.
Yeah.
Tries to sleep off his still existent hangover.
Yeah.
Mm. I'm guessing Akagi just slapped. Yeah, Akagi is going to sleep with the fact that she has now. Yeah, considering the fact of everything, Ed has now dug his grave in order to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid with regards to her culture. She's going to teach him everything. And she's going to do it in the same sort of style as Eva teaching Tauros. Only this
Oh,
time,
fun.
With the power of bonk.
only this
I feel
time,
sorry for him, except I don't.
only this time, she is any sort of feeling of theft he might have is going to be intentional to get him to understand that he needs to get him to understand that him making a deal with the Fey-like entity was a dumb idea.
Ed during his watch continues to commune with the spirit of his mother and asks the question. When you were getting together with Dad, was there some other guy who wanted you? Because I feel who was also friends with Dad. I feel like that's the sort of person who would put that sort of spell on it.
Ooh.
You see her face shift to one of deep thought.
He's like, huh, was there any other guy who wanted to be with me? Well, I was smoking hot when I was alive. I hope my pun was noticed.
Anyway. So,
Okay.
what the... Anyway. So... As she's thinking, her reflection starts kind of moving around as if she's pacing. And an idea, and sort of like a little, and writing appears in the dirt again. This time in the phonetic spelling, so you can actually translate. Uh, it looks like the translation is that it'll take her some time to remember, but she'll reach out to you as soon as she remembers, one way or the other.
This person will not face your blade. You will face your guard. You'll face the guard of this blade. Basically, it's my promise that this person, for the torture he put
will
me
not be
through,
Is
will not be
going to
stabbed.
die.
He will be bonked.
Right.
Oh no, he had to suffer through the horrors of being a commoner.
No, the issue I think is more the whole
Incest baby.
and the physical fuckery that put him through as a result.
He had one.
Yeah.
He had one functional limb, and this eye was down here. until he was 8.
Yep. I'm aware.
Mm.
So, the so her reflection sort of leaves, indicating that she's stepped away to seriously consider the subject. So, do we want to move on to the next day?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so travel resumes.
Ed is now perfectly sober enough to drive.
And deeply regretting
Yeah.
his alcohol choices.
He didn't drink it on purpose. It was my character made that. I as a player made that as a deliberate choice just to act a little bit more gremlin into it. But the character did not. My character did not drink it on purpose.
And Ed did not want to do this to himself, even though Stug did.
Yes, it's always fun when the players are the masochists.
Yeah.
You really just like torturing your character, huh?
Sometimes.
Well, it's a good thing I don't have to do any work to achieve that. You guys do it for me.
So, with the party having both answered questions for themselves, discovered new ones, and possibly unveiled the genuine threat, I think that's enough furthering of the plot to give you guys a level up.
Ah.
We're level 7 now!
You're gonna
Yay.
need it.
Yes, yes, you are. Because
Yeah.
guess what, kiddos? Guess who's running the next town?
You're running the next town.
Yes, and I don't know what he has.
Okay, let me just check.
And I don't know what he has planned. I genuinely don't know.
Okay, so I need to add 14, so that's 106. I'm also going and up here 106. I'm going to I'm going to fix mine first, so we get everything done and dusted. Let's see here. Feature. Let me look up the core rulebook and see here. Feature. It has. We have. Where the hell are the classes? That's 66. We start at 66. 66. 66. Now we go down to champion 104.
Susan,
Yeah?
can you send me the book? The magic book does not appear to be in your...
Oh,
Big
yeah,
paw.
the Google Drive doesn't like it.
Okay. Can you send me that?
Yeah, it's concerned that I don't. It's concerned. It thinks it's hiding it due to copyright shit.
That's not helpful. Actually, I can use Archives of Nethys.
Actually,
Your proficiency ranks from light, medium, heavy, or so basically all my defense increased to experts.
if that's what your abilities say, and I just sent you the book.
Uh,
Oh, awesome.
which means that my light armor stuff doesn't really get much. Let's see here, expert. Oh boy! She has a higher AC now. Good luck trying to hit her. This is
Oh,
your
don't
rank for-
worry. Oh, don't worry.
You gain the armor specialization effect of medium and heavy armor. What does that mean? You have learned how to inflict greater injuries with the weapons you know best. You deal additional 2 weapons and with 2 damage with weapon specialization. Oh boy. Weapon specialization, meaning that... Okay, this goes up to +2 for daggers, +2 for there, +1, +1. No, not the fist, that doesn't change, but all the weapons.
So,
+1,
Andrew gets...
+1. Oh dear. This now also increases to a plus. That this increases by 2, so we W spec. Oh boy.
You people will have to deal with. Oh, that city has other problems.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Let me
Andrew is
check.
gonna be... There's a reason why Andrew is going to be confronting Big Blue out of town.
Skill increases at every
They have
2 levels. I
more
get
than
a
just
skill increase.
Blue
You
to
can
deal
increase
with.
a skill rank. Oh there. I'm going to get a skill increase. As soon as I finished with Akagi, I'm going to switch over to Merrick.
Yeah.
And
Just so you
then-
guys, just so everyone knows, Big Blue is not going to be what the party has to deal with. There's a reason why I'm taking Ander out of town. I'm not going to be the one playing Big Blue. Susan is still playing Big Blue, but I'm running the problem that's going to be in town. You kids have fun.
Oh yes,
There's always more. There's always
Yep.
more, especially when Susan and I sit down and have conversations.
Yep.
And plots and schemes. And all kinds of
Anyways,
nefarious-
thank you all very much for coming. I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye.